Guys, wake up. We've been asleep for 6 hours.
You have a food on your chest! Oh, look how burnt he is!
Oh, no!
I had a dog on my phone! You got a mask tan!
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Ow! Oh,
I have a wedding tonight.
oh, this is bad.
Richard King reveals that the core of the human brain is the locus coeruleus, which is a structure that is black because it contains large amounts of neuromelanin, which is essential for its operation. 2, black infants sit, crawl, and walk sooner than whites. 3, Carol Barnes notes that human mental processes are controlled by melanin, that same chemical which gives blacks their superior physical and mental abilities. 4, some scientists have revealed that most whites are unable to produce melanin because their pineal glands are often calcified or non-functioning. Pineal calcification rates with Africans are 5 to 15%, Asians 15 to 25%, and Europeans 60 to 80%. This is the chemical basis for the cultural differences between blacks and whites. And 5, melanin endows blacks with greater mental, physical, and spiritual abilities, something which cannot be measured.
Where are you from, Emily?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, that's awesome. So for you, black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Okay, can you elaborate as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are melanated, and I want my children to survive. And I know that the only way for them to survive in the future is for them to have melanin in their skin. So that's the way for me to, make my legacy continue.
Okay, I like that.
United States Census Bureau, by the year 2042, Caucasian people in America will be the minority. By 2042, you're dealing with people whose bodies cannot sustain life. Right now, more white women's wombs are not able to hold a baby up to 9.5 months, and they're having miscarriages. So they're having more deaths than births, according to the United States Census Bureau. When you're dealing with a group of people who look at their livelihood and it is dwindling, there are actions that need to be taken.
Once again, we see a horrible sunburn peeling the skin off. This is intense damage, ultraviolet damage to the skin. This will increase the risk of skin cancer and premature aging of the skin. I have patients who have had burns like this, and they 50 years later have freckles all over the back, and they know the sunburn that it happened and when they all appeared. So you can see the acute development of freckles after a severe burn like this. I don't recommend that you peel this off. If it's not ready yet, you shouldn't be trying to encourage it. Just let things happen naturally. Keep the skin moist and you'll heal better.
You see, so all praises to the Most High. We are wonderfully and fearfully made. The Most High, He purposely created us the way that He wanted to create us. But we have to understand, the so-called whites, they lack melanin. Their body does not produce enough melanin to block against the UV rays of the sun, which is what causes cancer. But this is a mark. This is a curse from the Most High. He put that mark, and that mark was leprosy, So the Most High did this, and we have to understand that the Most High, He also created the world for the children of Israel's sake. He created the world for our sake. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 55. It say, "All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle," which is spit, "and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from the vessel." So that's like, you drinking a drink and you spill a little bit on the ground, a drop on the ground. You don't sweat that little drop on the ground. This is how the Most High is comparing the other people that are not the children of Israel, like unto spit. So the children of Israel, we are a holy people, special unto the Most High God, and He created us in such that manner. So always remember, you special to the Most High, and He created you wonderfully and fearfully made. The sun, it loves us, and we love the sun, but the sun, it actually hates the white people, and that is why they burn when they get in the sun. Their skin cannot take it because they do not produce melanin, which helps protect against sunburn and cancer. So the Most High, he is perfect in all his ways. And did you see how they fell asleep in the sun for, I think they said 6 hours, and they were bloodshot red. But you know, this is described in the scriptures. This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse 22. It's saying, the children struggled together in her womb and said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one person shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So think about it. When you lack that melanin, you know, we know that the lack of melanin, that is the recessive gene. That's where you get that blonde hair and blue eyes from. That's the recessive gene. The dominant gene is the melanated. You know, we got that melanin, that's the dominant gene, but that refers to Jacob. So the recessive gene is Esau and the dominant gene is Jacob. But let's keep going. It says, when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Did you see how red they were? In the sun, that's why they avoid the sun. They stay out of the sun so, you know, that redness doesn't show. But this is how they truly look. Shalom.